So, you're looking to increase the number of fireballs you can fling. Well, young wizard, you've come to the right place. I'm Horizon Shield, showing you where you can find all 9 Vessel Fragments. Well, let's not mince words and get to it. Vessel Fragments 1 and 2 can be bought from Sly and Dirtmouth after rescuing them, of course, for 550 and 900 geo respectively. However, the second fragment is not unlocked until you find the Shopkeeper's key. That key is actually located over in Crystal Peak, so it's not immediately available. If you're having trouble finding it, start from the bench you fought the Crystal Guardian for. All you need to do is go out of the room to the left, go up the shaft, and you'll find the Shopkeeper's key without too much of a problem. Vessel Fragment number 3 can be found in Greenpath. I should note that the double jump is not required, however, the Mantis Claw for the wall cleaning is absolutely necessary. This means that you do not need to backtrack for this fragment no matter what. So, after starting from the Queen Station, we go up through Fog Canyon. Alternatively, you can also start from the Greenpath Stag Station and go down to get this area as well. Neither pass has an advantage over the other, so it's all personal preference. Make your way past all the exploding jellyfish, trying your best not to die, because that would be awkward. And then, as you exit the Fog Canyon, we go up and left through the first exit. Use this map as a reference and pause the video if you aren't sure where you are in comparison to me. Make your way on the upper platforms to save yourself from an easy boss fight and keep on trucking left. Honestly, you can just go ahead and fight the boss, it's not that big of a deal. However, stick to the upper path if you don't want to have to deal with it at all. But then again, it's like the easiest boss fight in the game. Just go do it. Make our way across left. Keep going over any of the acid pits you find, unless you just want to take a dip and clean yourself. And once again, the Monarch wings are not required. The only thing that is required is the wall climbing ability of the Mantis Claw. The only downside is you're going to have to wait for the Durandus to go ahead and make their normal path to be able to get here normally. At the end of the upper path, go back up and then to the right, and it leads us to our third fragment, making it our first full spirit upgrade. Head back right to get out. Vessel Fragment number 4 can be found in the Forgotten Crossroads after getting to the City of Tears. After finding the Stag Station, from the city storeroom, head left until you find the elevator. You are going to need a total of 150 geo to unlock the elevator and then take it up. This elevator unlocks an alternative path heading into the Forgotten Crossroads. It is required to unlock this Vessel Fragment. Once you reach the end of the ride, head left through the room transition and be greeted by several new friends. Feel free to clear as many of them out, or as few as you want to. Honestly, go ahead and clear all of them, no big deal. And then make your way down the spiky hole. You're going to be greeted by a few new friends, and honestly, they'll probably hit you in the face because they like to do that. But clear them out with a little bit of use of your soul, and then you will eventually find the Vessel Fragment waiting for you on the left side. The exit is back on the right through a breakable wall. Vessel Fragment number 5 can be found straight north of King Station, Stag Station. Head out and go all the way to the top of the tower. You can either fight or evade your way up to the top, and then using as few or as many elevators as you want. You can climb the glass in case you didn't know. This fragment requires you to clear a combat room, so be careful. Remember to use your spells, and I'm sure you'll be just fine, as this room isn't anything too crazy. It is possible to use a Shade Soul and clear the majority of the enemies on the ground level before the door locks behind you and the fight actually starts. Just take extra precaution when fighting the flying enemies, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. Go on right and you should be able to unlock your 5th Vessel Fragment. Vessel Fragment number 6 is found in Deepnest, our favorite place. So, starting from the sauna, go right, and in between the sauna bench and the tram on the far right, there is a room full of worms. Meander your way to the upper left of the room by going up, left, back down again, before ascending and dodging the worms the entire time. This new screen will bring you to a room full of spikes and worms. That sounds great, doesn't it? Follow the worms by pogoing your way to happiness. This just means downswinging anytime they are below you. You cannot deal damage to them, but it just pops you back up in the air and resets your double jump and your dash. Take your time going through this part, and there's no need to rush. Pogo your way all the way to the right, and then you'll eventually see a worm going straight up. Pogo the vertical worm the same way as the horizontal worms, and just keep going up. Try not to hit the spikes on the side, as that's entirely possible. You can pogo those and keep going up if you want. This fragment is the 6th, so it completes the second full vessel that we've been looking for. Vessel Fragment number 7 can be found in the Stag Nest. It is your reward for finding all of the stag stations around Hollow Nest. As long as you are unlocking them along the way, this should be fairly easy. Regardless of the last station that you unlocked, the Stag Nest will become available to you as soon as you unlock the last station. Just take the stag and then go right once you reach the nest. It is just sitting on a pedestal waiting to be taken. Vessel Fragment number 8 is given by the Seer over in the resting grounds after collecting 700 essence. Power through her dialogue and the rewards she gives you to eventually be given the Vessel Fragment. It isn't that hard to get essence this far into the game. At this point, nearly all of the dream fights are unlocked. If you aren't sure where to find them, feel free to watch my walkthrough of the game and look for the Dream Warrior fights Elder Hu, Galleon, Gorb, Markoth, Marmu, No Eyes, or Zero. The dream bosses include Failed Champion, Lost Skin, White Defender, or Soul Tyrant. Any collection of these gives you 700 essence, and that will do the trick. The final Vessel Fragment, number 9, can be found in the ancient basin at the fountain. So, starting from the hidden stag station, we head left. When you reach the ancient basin proper, go straight up and past the nook where you found Cornifer, the map supplier, and it's going to be in the shining door on your right. This fragment was going to cost you a total of 3,000 geo. Even though the prompt says drop all of your geo, it's only going to take 3,000 from you, no more. If you need more geo, feel free to do the final Colosseum fight a few times. And there you have it, all 9 vessel fragments that you found, and a full extra 3 soul vessel charges to use and abuse. If you found it helpful, feel free to like and subscribe to see more Hollow Knight content. Until next time, happy hunting!